the shit I do to make YouTube videos. Worst part is, this is only for like 15 seconds. Kind of takes me back to the OG days of when I didn't have a pole barn, and then I had a pole barn but it didn't have heat, and then I got heat in my pole barn, and then I moved here and I have a pole barn that's insulated and it has heat. Well, I don't know about you guys, but if you haven't noticed that it's always this time of year when shit breaks, when you have to do, or when you're able to do the big repairs. But anyway, welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope you guys are all doing great. For those of you guys that are new, this is Leah. This is my 2003 LB7 Duramax plow truck. She is totaled. Her cab's all messed up. There's a donor truck out here on this farm somewhere with a good cab on it. That right there is a 4-door long bed chassis with a 6-inch lift. And she gonna go on there. For right now, we need to get through another season. And this is year number 2 of this truck having bad injectors, and trust me, that hurts. It's painful to say. I don't like it, but it was the hand that we were dealt. We went through some shit in life. Here we are. But we have our injectors. On top of our injectors, we have some shocks, and we have upper and lower ball joints for both sides. Now, again, yes, am I going to a whole different chassis? Of course I am. The cool part is that when I go next year, I can warranty that shit out. Put it on the new one. It's called balling on a budget, kids. Everybody's getting, oh, throw kryptonite at it, throw kryptonite at it, or that truck's not worth it. Ah. You know, I like to be able to control what breaks. I'd rather have to press in a ball joint every year because I take care of my truck and I use the proper things like anti-season, this, that, and the other to make sure that everything comes apart nicely. But I also service my trucks when they're supposed to be, so I can catch it. So it's just another day at the office. But anyway, this is long overdue. I've been a little anxious about doing this project under this section in my barn. Now, obviously, my barn is right here. It's all insulated. It's heated. It's beautiful, right? Not going to get that luxury this go around because we still have Lucille blown apart in there, and I still have Ironhide in there, and I don't really feel like moving the big dog, but at least I have coverage here. I have light, which you guys can see my hood is conveniently going to line up with and block it, but I can still get the ducky cart here. I can still do what I got to do. It's like half-ass raining right now, but at least we're dry. So we might do the Florida thing and leave this part open and the back part open, and just grab a couple tarps and just run them across there. That way, if the wind does come across, it ain't no thing. So, you know, food for thought. But again, I can get a toolbox here. I've got the barn is on the other side of the wall. I've got everything that I could possibly need. I've kind of been psyching myself out on doing this project, but, you know, it is what it is. So while we're, a lot of ranting, a lot of sorry. And I'm kind of feeling old school too. You know, I got the long johns and shit on. I got my wired headphones on because, you know, I can't use my wireless headphones because anyway, but while the truck is under here, we're going to be throwing the 18s back on it. Some of you may remember that. So I need to get new tires on those, which this is kind of going to push me to do it. We're going to be taking care of the suspension and steering issues that it has. And then we're going to be doing the injectors as well. Plus, we're going to be doing a full service on the truck. All in one shot, kind of just get everything knocked out and taken care of, which, I mean, it desperately needs to happen. I'm really hoping the Ultramount is on the other side of Big Country there. I was really hoping to get the the MVP and get the wings finished up on it. Who knows? Good buddy Bogey, I know he's watching this. Him and I are usually pretty good at performing a miracle, but you know, if we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. The plow still functions phenomenal. So, but the key thing is, and the most important thing is that the truck, the equipment, is in tip-top shape, and it needs to be. And I mean, you guys have heard videos of this thing in the past. It sounds like it's a camming son of a bitch, and you know, it's just, I've been doing the oil changes in much quicker intervals when I drive the truck. You know, it's not worth washing out the mains, but it's also not worth, you know, popping a hole in a piston. So anyway, that's enough rambling on that. But anyway, I've got a lot of content in the queue right now. I've started, you know, I got videos that are moving, this, that, and the other thing, but life keeps continuing to happen. That's no fault of anybody. I'm not blaming anybody. It's just simply that, guys. It's life. So just bear with me. I got things going on. Lucille, we've been making great progress on that. Ironhide, we've been making great progress on that. Lola, she's in the background. You know, we got rain delayed, but you know, whatever. That stuff's all coming out. So anyway, little update for you. But also, we're gonna be getting into Leah. So that's it. Take care. God bless. Be good to one another. And remember, when they say they don't want the attention, they really do want the attention. So don't feed the fire, guys. See ya.